hard to hold your head up all the time like that?
You have no idea, Miss Julie.
I can't walk in front of the camera
It's
now.
time for me. Looking for
You're
lunch.
not gonna leave.
Looking for lunch.
Just a
and-
few. Landlord. Yeah. Landlord. You get a message, Red?
How do you get that name? Save it for the
Not a
camera.
slumlord, right?
Slum landlord.
He was a slum landlord when he was over in Fort Walton, but he's not anymore. Oh, yeah. Now he's. Are we streaming live?
Now he's in
for
the
real?
big time, yeah.
Oh, great. I just insulted a zillion people.
It's okay, I do it all the time.
Only a couple.
I bet he shows up on this.
On the red?
Yeah.
Yeah, with this right.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
camera
liking
one
your
is
colors,
rolling,
buddy.
camera two's rolling, live
Terrific.
stream's rolling. We're all here.
All right then.
Goody goody gumdrops.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's roll. Right, buddy?
You're not
Ready?
gonna count?
Yeah.
You always count.
Okay.
We don't know when to start if you don't count.
5, 4, 3. You're on.
Good afternoon and welcome to Good Morning 30A. I'm Red,
And I'm Julie.
and we are here. We have a great show
Over
today.
there.
And more animals.
Yes.
Although, yes, animals is correct. This is Susan Lavelle,
Lavelle,
and she is the director of the Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge. And she has brought with her today a very special guest. This is Landlord the Gopher Tortoise.
Yes.
How's it going? Fantastic. Landlord is happy to be here. I can tell.
I
You
mean,
might wonder why
He's been
he's
scooting all over.
He's moving. Yeah, he's had fun exploring the studio. He was a rescue from a busy street corner in Fort Walton. He had a burrow out on an empty lot there. It's the gopher tortoise's job in life to dig and dig and dig all day long. They have sometimes 7 or 8.
He's trying right now.
Yeah. He loves to walk. And remember the story of the tortoise and the hare?
Yes.
The hare went all over the place, and the tortoise stayed with the path. And
slow
what Ray
and
said,
steady.
yeah, and he does love to walk. He had been
He
struck
does.
by a car, evidently. Previously, he had some repair done to his shell. Today, we do the repairs in a little bit more sophisticated way, but he is known as a waif, which means a gopher tortoise that has been removed from his natural native habitat, and the bacteria that they carry is particular to their clan, so to speak. So the Gopher Tortoise Council determines that their best option is to retain an animal like this in captivity. He's a fantastic animal ambassador.
Oh, so
Yes,
he,
I know.
so
He's
he will,
sweet.
as we discussed before we started the show, what you're saying is that this animal, if you tried to
Relocate.
relocate him, he would not
Reintroduce him.
survive because he needs the bacteria from the area that he was, in which I jokingly said, you're not going to return him to a busy street corner.
That is correct.
Something like that.
Very
Anyway,
smart.
so
he may survive. What he would bring with him, though, to another group of gopher tortoises is the bacteria that they're not able to handle. And so
I
he
see.
could actually cause other tortoises to become sick and not be able to fend off
diseases.
oftentimes upper respiratory disease is what these guys suffer from. So he is great at digging burrows. We take him out on our out wilds to different places, and he immediately looks for a spot where he can start making a burrow,
digging.
and kids love to
So
see this.
how far, like, if they burrow and burrow, but they stay kind of in an area, like, do they have a certain distance that they go, and then all of a sudden they go, okay, well, I've gone far enough, I have to go back again?
They go as far as they need to, and usually it's about 6 feet down, kind of a diagonal drop. And you can recognize a gopher tortoise burrow if you take a walk in the woods. They like the sort of the pine flatlands, and the burrow will be about wide enough for a guy like this to get into, turn around right at the apron or the opening of the burrow, and they can go 15 feet or more in a direction. What's neat about the gopher tortoise, and the reason I brought him today, is because they're also a keystone species. When they dig that burrow, it is home to up to about 300 other animals, 300 other species, I should say.
Oh, that's really cool.
Good
So
job,
that's why he's
dude.
called Landlord. Oh, see, now we
There
got
you
it.
go.
It's
I was
all-
just thinking because, you know.
No.
I bet he was lord of the land,
That-
but
that-
effectively,
well,
he
That
is.
kind of is. So now, what does he eat in the walk? What does he eat naturally?
Naturally,
You
he
were
would
teasing him
love-
with lettuce
Yeah.
stories earlier.
Yes,
but-
I know, you were tempting him. He does love any of the fresh, the young, tender shoots that come up. Controlled burns are actually advantageous to animals like this because after the burn, That's when a lot
They
of the
can come
fresh
back up out of
greenery
there.
comes
Mhm.
up. Obviously, he eats what is growing on the lower part of the land. So
Unless he's got a ladder we don't know
yeah,
about.
that's right. And so those are the kind of things he loves. He loves to eat. Gopher apples are something that he loves.
Oh,
if you
okay.
come across any, let me know.
What is a gopher
Those
apple?
are little whitish fruits that gopher tortoises just love to eat.
Okay.
They're
And they're
succulent.
just in the ground.
And these guys don't really drink water. They get their water from the
From the
plants
fruit,
that they
yeah.
eat. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk some business now.
Yeah.
No
Emerald
offense,
Coast
Natalie.
Wildlife. Frisbee.
Tell us about how your organization is supported, if it's fundraising, if it's donations. Do you have an organization that collects money for you? How do you assist?
We rely on donations for the most part.
Okay.
The kindness of the community and the people who bring animals to us. It's not surprising, and we're so thrilled every time somebody comes and brings an injured animal to the refuge. They write a check, they give us cash, and that is all 100%
big
used
community.
toward.
Well, I know we've done a couple of fundraisers together,
Yes.
so I know that happens too. So if folks want to get involved, if they want to give you money, or if they want to bring you animals, or if they want more information, or if they just want to help, tell us how they do that.
We would love you to call the refuge at 650-1880, 650-1880. I would love to talk with you. We do have a really great gala coming up in November, $75 a ticket.
Okay.
You know, for people who want to volunteer in some way, a lot of folks would love to get hands-on with the animals and really make a difference that way, but not everybody can do that.
Right.
And one way that they can help is to support us through these fundraisers. Our haunted house is coming up in October, but what is right around the corner that I'm very excited about is our summer camp. It's going to be
Just
at
gonna
Harbor-
say, it's summer, it's gotta be something.
Summer camp at
Uh-huh.
Harbor Walk Village.
Oh,
We'll be
okay.
there all summer. We bring the kids to the beach and do some exploration out there. We bring animals from the wildlife refuge, including this guy, and we usually actually do a tortoise race during our summer
Yes.
camp.
Now, do tell us about
Against the
that.
hair?
That sounds so
It's
exciting.
so much fun, and we can't help but choose sides. Some people really love Landlord, others love our African spur tortoise named Julia, and we
Julia!
we make a
Sorry.
little racetrack. We put a very tempting plate of food at the end of the racetrack with some nice strawberries in it. They love the red things, and we let them go. And the kids are all cheering them on. Go, Landlord, go, Julia.
Yeah, how cool.
Now, is there still time to participate in
sign up,
summer
yeah.
camp?
Yes,
And
there is.
same phone number, or is there a website
Same phone
as
number.
well?
It is on our website as well. You can definitely contact me by email. It's on the website. We have spaces in the summer camp. It is really geared towards kids who are interested in animals, maybe who want to be a veterinarian or marine biologist. We do a lot of marine mammal activities in the camp. It is a blast and our favorite time of year. The other place that we do the camp is at our zoo in Crestview.
Right, okay.
Been open about 3 years up there, and that is a place where we have rescued exotic wildlife. So animals that have been in a circus or privately owned, either illegally or maybe improperly cared for.
Which
have
is
now-
more often than not.
Yes, it is true, and
Wow.
they have a good home with us. The zoo is a fantastic little venue, sort of a hidden jewel. It's very shady and peaceful.
And that's, you said it's located up in Crestview.
Yes, it is, right
Okay.
off of Highway 90.
All right, and is it year round?
Yes,
So you're
year
there,
round.
well, I mean,
We're open every day
awesome.
except for Mondays.
All right,
Cool.
so if anybody wants to come up and visit the zoo, they can do that as well if they're not,
Yes,
especially if they don't have little kids and they don't want to do a camp.
that's right.
Is the camp run all summer
Yes, it does.
through August?
Yep, through
okay.
the week right before school starts, and then people are ready to
Which
go.
school? Atlanta school, local school, St. Louis school, they all start a different day. But anyway, I
Okay,
will
that's
contact
awesome.
Susan and find out information if you're interested in doing the camp and finding about the gala, finding out about
Just
the
go
gala.
visit the zoo.
And go visit the zoo. That sounds, we'll have to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Zoo.
Because we wanted to go to the zoo. So we said we could go to the zoo, fix their windshield. Anyway. Anyway, I have to ask one more question, which
Okay.
we did not get to, but we spoke about earlier. One more
Yes.
question. This is a gopher tortoise.
Yes.
Oh, right.
And you corrected me when I said turtle, and you said tortoise. Okay, so what is the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
Well, we consider land animals
okay.
like this, tortoises, and ones that have water as their main habitat are turtles. But correctly, we should say that all of these creatures, the tortoises and turtles, are terrapins. That is a
Go Maryland.
animal that can
Right.
that can be in land or water. The true turtles in our environment are the sea turtles. They are 100% dwelling in the water, except for coming in.
Except for when
To
they come
lay eggs, right.
Yes, to lay eggs behind the fences. That's another story. Susan, it was awesome.
That is.
Thank you so much for bringing
Oh,
Landlord with
Landlord,
you,
what
and
a
I feel
delight.
like I learned a ton.
I know. It's
Good.
great.
Cool stuff.
This is
All right,
sweet,
guys,
sweet.
stick with us. We've
Yeah.
got another wonderful guest with us today. We'd like to thank a couple sponsors. Can you think of them?
Dinner. Yeah, Dinner Keller, right?
Helen.
Okay. And Estique.
Aesthetic Clinique.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's good.
Oh,
Anyone we should throw out there?
Modern Air.
In Modern Air?
Modern. Oh, so you
Okay.
didn't tell me about Modern
I didn't know
Air.
either. Okay. All right,
didn't
stick
need to bring
around.
my
If you
fans
need to
today,
find us,
that's
find us on
why.
Facebook, find us on 38.tv. If you want to contact any of us to be on the show or give information or critique.
Find out more about somebody. Huh?
Good. Just
Yeah.
email anyone at 38.tv. Anyone at 38.tv. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be back.
We will be. Thanks.
Yay.
All right.
I forgot to write down the sponsors.
I know. I
But
was
now
going
we
to remind
still-
you of that. Yeah.
Right. This is where we don't
What a
swear.
cool
animal.
animal. Now, will these cracks actually heal?
That's what we
No.
were talking
It's
about.
This
This is about it. This is about
So you
it.
can-
That's as
Yeah.
good as he's going to get.
that is the-
Gotcha.
there you go. Then we have the next victim.
He's
I
tired
mean,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
walking and I didn't go
I know. I didn't
anywhere.
get anywhere.
Now he's resting. I hope that didn't look too
Like a
bad.
parrot?
We can
Yeah, it
try
was
and
perfect.
shake it off.
Resting.
No, I think it was cool.
This parrot is resting.
I'm kind of curious though that when the porcupine was here, it pooped everywhere.
Oh my.
Oh, it did
It was
everything.
just little pellets.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just like little rat pellets.
Quills
and he
too
didn't
came
poop
out
at all.
everywhere.
Did they really?
Oh yeah, it shed a lot. I'm still.
Oh
picking
yeah,
them
it
up.
shed.
What, the patch in the
A lot of
porcupine?
hair. Mostly
Tortoises
hair.
don't
not the
shed.
quills. What's the quills is the hair.
And I would have wanted the
Crest.
quills because I make jewelry, so I was hoping that
Oh.
they
Yeah, no quills
Expensive
came out.
quills.
Just hair.
But he didn't get
This guy's not
angry
sleeping.
enough, I guess.
Come on, Miss Sherry.
No good. Big
I've
mess.
got some cleanup stuff with me just in case. But he did well.
He did great.
Well, it's not over yet.
Yeah, it kind of
We're
is.
not home, but maybe,
Make yourself
maybe we
comfortable in
should
the chair, and
probably.
then we'll hook you up.
Do we have
Thank you for having us
Oh,
on.
thank you.
Oh, thank you so
That
much.
was great.
I'm going to watch Sherry's segment.
Yeah, please
Stick
stay.
around. Get water, whatever you need to do.
Could we get
Can we grab that?
yes we can. Get that.
Do you need some water?
Oh, good, thank you.
But you know what I was thinking, we have a paper towel.
I don't think he left it.
No, he didn't, just sand.
Just-
No, he's a leave no trace tortoise.
This is, he is, leave no.
Probably saw Sherry doing that. Yeah.
Actually, he answered me.
Yeah, he was real neat. He didn't do anything.
You can come to our house and do that.
Cool creature.
Yes, very sweet.
Very cool creature.
Miss the spot.
I know. I miss
The porcupine was actually very sweet as well.
Yeah.
Really?
It didn't.
It was great. He
It
just wanted to
we
eat
little.
everything.
Well, they kept giving us like little nibbles for it to eat out of your hand, but then
Wanted to eat the
again,
outside of its
it
cage.
wanted to eat things like the rings.
Yes.
Like the rings
Sparkly
don't
stuff,
really-
yeah.
don't really get removed
Thank
for.
you.
No.
Got it.
For such
I keep
things.
this.
That way.
So just do
And then
that.
just sort of hang it over the back.
But
seat.
it was
Just
cool
go
to
in
have
there.
him in the. But he left like little rat pellets.
Yeah.
I mean, it was no big
You
deal.
know,
They were
maybe
just
you should
there.
come on a safari with us to Africa and look at the animals in the wild.
That sounds like a fabulous idea.
Yeah.
In a few years when the business is actually making money. Oh, speaking of making money in the business,
Yeah.
I would love to do a fundraiser for you at Red's Fueling Station.
Really?
I would love to. I would love to.
Okay. So like an evening.
An evening we
Yeah.
can collect prizes for raffles. We can do 50-50.
All that
We
stuff.
can do da-da-da.
We'll get in touch. I'll get
Yeah, connect
your
us together.
peoples.
Maybe.
Or if you're still around after Sherry.
You've got the haunted house in October, and you've got a gala in November. Maybe early September when the first burst of tourists goes away,
Yes.
and we can concentrate on the locals. But let's start preparing early August,
Okay.
and we'll just have a conversation about it. But I would love I would love to do that because I can't go out on the boat with y'all anymore. I just don't have the time
Exactly.
running a business. But that doesn't mean I don't want to be involved.
That is
So
great.
I would love. We'll do a Saturday night. We'll do a theme show. We'll do animals. I know we're getting to it, but I just wanted to tell you that while you were still
I
here.
will tell we have some new board members who are very dynamic. I think you're going to like them a lot. They're fun to work
Good.
with.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay, so
Thank
who
you.
do we have?
Here.
Yeah, stick
No, I
around if
know.
you wanna.
Yeah, I want to.
Kellen.
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 I was supposed to print it out.
Yes, you were.
I just got ink for the printer, so that's a good sign.
An aesthetic clinique.
Yes.
And Dr. Wiener, right?
Weiner. Dr. Weiner.
We're on.
Hi, Dr. Wiener. Oh, I didn't. Okay, hi.
I mean,
Are we on our show?
yeah.
Well, wait, but I have to get these so then.
No, we're not on.
We're not
We're on the
on.
live stream. So we're on the. If anybody, how many people are watching?
Julie, there's an internet out there?
I'm on forever.
I don't know.
I
'Cause
will
I'm-
never. This will never. This will
No,
never go away.
it'll never go
No,
away.
I'll be
never,
forever.
ever.
So and what's the cool air? What's the other?
Modern
Modern
air.
Air. And we got the Bay Club coming up, which is kind of cool. Timeshare, y'all. A week of a timeshare starts at $300 over at Sandestin. And then it's $600 a year. That's stupid money. They have like a 2-bedroom for $600 for the week.
Yeah, which is great for
I
people
still
who don't live
timeshare.
here.
Well, it's great for you people to shove in there instead of your house when they come
Well,
to
it's
visit.
great for fundraisers too.
Yeah.
Raffle that bad boy
Oh
off.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I told you we won a raffle, right?
We
Deep
want
sea
a
fishing.
raffle? Or we want a raffle?
We won it. I
We
told you.
want a raffle?
Yeah, the deep
Okay.
sea fishing trip. Anyway,
So
go
there's
on.
your close-up camera for details like
Oops, that's still
website
running.
and your phone number
Okay.
and stuff like that. And
This is your
there's
pretty
this
cam.
General
Your
wide
pretty
shot
cam.
cam. Is that all we only have 3?
For now.
Okay.
Well, we have more. It's just
Yeah.
we're not mentioning them yet.
Okay.
I mean,
I thought there was a
it's
realtor
not a
or
yet.
something.
Now,
Jamie,
we can still mention
whatever
the
you want.
Kaleidoscope. I mean, they gave us all
Sure.
those tickets even though they're done now.
Yeah,
You can mention them.
you can say whoever you
see,
want.
There's the
Sponsor.
theater. There they are. There you are, giving tickets away.
Okay.
That's
We can
Bonifay
mention
Nursing
Joyce and
Home.
Blooms. We could mention. No,
That was a rough
No.
interview.
no.
Do you want to play TV now?
Yes, let's play
Okay,
TV.
cool.
Spoken like a true smart ass.
Oh no. Let me center you up. Look, the cup went off again.
Oh, because we were cleaning
We were
up
cleaning
after,
from
after,
landlord.
after landlord.
Landlord?
Yes.
That's a tortoise.
I'm
So
surprised I haven't
quickly we
seen our
forget.
landlord.
But that's cool what his name is now.
Yeah, I know.
It's good that we know that.
I only see our landlord whenever it's rent time. Anything needs fixed? No. Nothing happening there.
Bring
Anywho.
us back. Go.
We're back.
No, we're not. We will be in a minute.
Yeah, because you didn't give me the 3, 2, 1 deal.
Camera 1's rolling. Camera 2's rolling.
They were all rolling. I thought this were
That one's
Just
being
the
rolling.
live stream. Just the live stream.
Yeah, this you don't turn off because,
because it's live.
yeah. You can wave at the live people.
I did. After
They know-
you pointed out that we were on live.
It's at 30alive.com, by the way. Just, yeah, right there now. Can you
Good
read
for
that?
you.
Just for this 5 seconds.
All right.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. You got lots of time. Let's go.
Welcome back. Welcome back to
Welcome back.
I know. Welcome back to Good Morning 30A. Now we are with a special person that's, and her company is Special Spaces. This is Sherry Melton. Sherry does some really cool stuff. And why don't you tell us a little bit about it, because it's a neat thing.
Special Spaces is an amazing organization. We are a national organization. This is the beginning of our 12th year, and we create dream bedroom makeovers for children with life-threatening illnesses.
Oh my
We have
goodness.
47 chapters across the country now.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
And to date, we have created over 650 makeovers across the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. How do people find you for this? I've never heard of this organization.
Which is one of the
Well, you don't
reasons
have
I'm
kids.
here.
So no, I don't have kids, but I have lots of friends. who
Yeah,
have
you do.
kids.
That's true.
Right. There's lots of ways that people contact us. They will contact our national office in Knoxville, Tennessee, which they will then forward to me. They can find me on Facebook. Everything that we do is on Facebook. All of our chapters, we have our own page. People will contact me and say, hey, I have a family member. We heard about you. If I'm walking down the street and I see someone, I'll walk up and hand them my card and say, hey, this is who we are, what we do. I'd love to come talk to you about doing a room for your child.
That's really cool. Who pays for it?
Whoever I can beg, borrow, or steal from.
So you're a fundraiser
Yes.
driven organization as well.
We are a 501c3, and everything we do is through volunteer and donations.
That's wonderful. How long has this been? I'm sorry.
It's been 12 years, that's right.
Oh, 12 years. I missed that part.
Yeah, special space, I know. Well, so we were talking about the tortoise, and so
He's the
hence
landlord.
we segued into the Mutant Ninja Turtles and everything. So what kind of special rooms do you do?
Well, it just
for special
depends
kids?
on what the child wants. For instance, we did a room for a young man. His name is Karsten. And when I met them, he sat down and he held his little hand out and he shook my hand. And he said, hi, my name's Karsten. I'm 4 years old and I want a Batman room. And I want 3 gray walls and I want a red brick wall. And I want Batman and Robin and Joe. And he named everything he wanted. And so that's exactly what we gave him.
That's great.
And when we revealed the room, we had Batman stuff everywhere. And the first thing he saw was his 3 gray walls and his red brick wall.
That's so definite.
Specific,
I mean,
yes.
I just 4 years old.
Yes. He
Tell the
knows
lady what you
exactly.
want.
Yes. He knew exactly what he wanted.
Now, do you always do as the child wants, or do you sometimes do it as a surprise? Like,
Well, they kind of give us an idea of what they want. Like with Karsten, he was very specific.
He knew exactly what
He
he
knew what he wanted. A lot of them, they will just kind of give us an idea of, okay, I want a frozen room. And we kind of take it from there.
Let it go.
Exactly. We did a
Not gonna be
ninja.
over anytime soon.
Never.
We did a Ninja Turtle room for a young man where we had an airbrush artist come in and did all 4 of the turtles life size, painted them on the walls.
Mirror walls. Wow.
Yes, and it was amazing. We did a little mermaid room where we had the furniture was painted with the mermaids and the fish all over it. We had several large canvases. So it just depends on what the child wants and needs.
That's awesome.
Do you have interior design background? What made you just organize it?
I just organized.
Okay. If folks want to get involved to volunteer or to paint or to give you money,
Special Spaces
give you
Panama.
money.
Special Spaces Panama City is our Facebook page.
Okay.
850-257-3416 is my cell number.
Okay.
They can go to our Facebook page and donate on that page.
Great.
They can also go to specialspaces.org, which is our national website. There's a donate button on there.
And is that how they get in touch with you as far as I know a little kid?
Yes.
Kind
Any
of
of those different avenues, they can contact us that way.
So you're based right now in Panama City, but
Yes.
do you kind of cover this? And you said there's 47 different
There's
chapters.
47 chapters.
So most every state.
Not really. Unfortunately, we don't have anywhere in Alabama. We don't have one in Georgia. We don't have one in Louisiana.
Tennessee would be kind of southeasty, but no. Okay.
Well, we actually have 4 chapters in Florida. We have one in Panama City, one in Tampa, one in Orlando, and one in Miami.
Will you travel?
Yes.
Someone in Georgia calls and says,
Yes.
we need you?
If I can financially do it,
But
yes.
yeah, that's what I'm just saying.
So I will go wherever God leads me to help a child.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. This sounds like really special work. I'd love to see the room.
Special spaces. Yeah, that would be fun.
Now, do you have pictures on your website?
Absolutely.
Okay.
On our Facebook page, we have all the pictures from. We did 5 rooms last year.
Okay.
We have already done 2 this year. We're working on 2 right now, and I have 2 more families waiting for me to come meet them and see
That's
what
wonderful.
their needs are.
Can you spoil it? Tell us what you're working on now.
Oh, sure.
Don't watch it, it's yours.
This is another one that she actually picked out what she wanted.
Oh, okay.
She's a 17-year-old girl named Sierra, and she has 3 brain tumors. And so consequently, she's not able to go and hang out at the mall and different places with her friends for very long. So we're creating a teenage lounge for her friends to come hang out in her room with her. And we're actually building a platform bed, 14 foot long, that will have her bed at one end and a lounge,
Couch, yeah.
area at the other. We're going to hang a TV with surround system for them to, watch movies and hang out.
And a food court.
So a teen cave.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to teenage lounge.
There you go.
That's what
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
wonderful work that you do. Thank you so much for
Thank
what
you for
do.
having me.
Okay, so not just little kids.
Nope, little kids
No.
and big kids.
Yes,
Apparently.
we do basically from birth to age 22, 23.
That's wonderful.
Oh, okay. Those are big kids.
Yes, yes.
But
Well,
If you
even
got, if
big
you have
kids
the
need help.
Yeah.
of course they do.
We all need, that's kind of the premise of special spaces. We all need that space that's just ours, where we can go and relax and recuperate and recover, from whatever we're going through.
That's terrific.
What was
thank
your
you for
favorite
what you
room?
do. Wait, what was your favorite room?
What you've done so far?
Besides the Batman. Or Ray Walsh
I
or
love
Rick
all of them, but I think the boat room would have to be our
Okay,
favorite.
what's that?
We actually took a bookshelf that shaped like a boat. We took the shelves out, we put a platform in, we made it his bed. We built a dock and put it on the dock. We put a couple of cabinets in there for his clothes because we were converting their dining room into a bedroom.
Okay.
We covered the cabinets in pallet wood. The dock was made out of pallet wood.
Also, he was, got it.
Yeah, the family's into fishing and pallet wood. They love it. So we built barn doors out of pallet wood for the doors. We put the boat cleats on it for handles.
That sounds great.
But my favorite part of the room, because this little boy has a lot of different medical problems, and it's hard to get reactions out of him because of that. And I always cry when I talk about it.
I've got it already.
When we revealed the room and we opened the door, and Dad sat him up on that bed, and he stood up and started jumping up and down, and his little face lit up. He could have lit New York. He was so excited and so
that's
happy.
great.
And this is his first big boy bed.
Wow.
And
Badass.
now he goes and he gets in that bed by himself all the time, and he loves that bed.
Well,
in that room.
that's got to be,
So fulfilling.
yeah, well, that fulfilling for you, but even, for him, that's just got to be a positive thing
Yes.
forward in his any kind of recovery that he can have, just to be able to
Exactly.
have that much fun
That's
every
right.
time you get in your room.
So do they have to
Cool.
clean the room now after you've done it?
No, we leave it.
Oh, bummer.
Wow. Bring that whole thing right down.
get it
Man.
together.
Who are you? What is your part here?
If it's a dog, maybe they can just use a,
Yeah, you
hose.
hose it out.
Just hose it down. It's a dog.
I meant now that it's all better,
Yeah.
Yes, they still have to clean it.
If they want their allowance, they do.
That's right. Sherry, thank you. That's
Yeah,
great,
that was
great
sweet.
stories. Good show today.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much
No,
for
thank
having
you,
me.
thank you. So listen, good causes, both Emerald Coast Wildlife Refuge and Special Spaces.
That's right.
But we also want to thank some of our sponsors once again.
Okay, Diver Kellen and Aesthetic Clinique. Thank you so much, Dr. Weiner. And Modern Air, this room is a little cooler than last.
It is.
Actually,
I
it's
even
a lot
brought fans.
cooler.
I brought
Nothing
fans.
to do with them.
Oh, that's nothing to do with them? Never mind.
I brought
And,
fans on purpose too.
and,
That's hot last week.
You can always watch us on 38live.com. When we're doing the show, we're streaming live, and you can watch all the outtakes and the bloopers, which we don't actually have outtakes. We just have, ramblings.
Professional.
And
The
see us
whole
on
show.
Facebook at 38 TV, and find us at 38.tv and TV17 on Mediacom, and I think that's it. All right.
We had fun today. Thanks. Hope
We
you
did.
did too.
Thanks.
See you soon.
Adios.
Bye. All right. Phew. Okay. Now I'm good.
Okay,
Now I'm
y'all
gonna
have a good